There comes a time in life when getting out of bed feels different. The knees creak a little louder. The ankles swell a little faster. And that quiet, familiar stiffness in your hips? It no longer fades by noon, it lingers. Many of us chalk it up to age, as if aching joints were some kind of life sentence. But what if the real reason wasn't just the passing years? What if your body is simply missing the very thing it needs most to move, to stand, and to walk with ease? That missing piece is collagen, and after the age of 60, your natural supply drops like a stone. The good news? You don't need expensive powders or hard-to-pronounce pills to restore it. Sometimes, the answer is right there on your plate. In today's video, we'll reveal 8 collagen-rich foods ranked from useful to most powerful that can help reduce swelling, ease pain, and rebuild joint strength naturally. Simple, familiar foods. Real results. Backed by science. And if you're someone who's been quietly battling joint pain for months or even years, this might be the video your knees, hips, and ankles have been waiting for. So before we begin, if you find this helpful, please tap the like button. It helps more people like you discover relief. Share this video with someone you care about, maybe a friend who winces going up the stairs. And if you'd like to keep learning simple ways to move better and live stronger, hit subscribe and ring the bell. New videos come every week, made with your health in mind. Now, let's dive into food number 8, a humble kitchen staple that quietly restores collagen deep inside your joints. Number 8, pumpkin seeds. They may be small enough to spill from your palm, but don't let their size fool you. Pumpkin seeds pack a concentrated punch when it comes to restoring joint health and boosting collagen production. What makes these seeds special isn't that they contain collagen, it's that they're loaded with the minerals your body needs to make collagen on its own. Zinc, magnesium, and manganese are the unsung heroes here. Zinc jumpstarts the enzymes that spark collagen formation. Magnesium keeps inflammation down and muscles functioning smoothly. And manganese? It gives structure and stretch to your connective tissues, helping rebuild the cushioning cartilage and ligaments that keep your knees and ankles aligned. When these minerals work in harmony, your body gets the blueprint and materials it needs to rebuild and strengthen joint linings, reduce swelling, and ease tension in overworked joints. In a 2021 clinical trial published in Biological Trace Element Research, older adults who consumed just a quarter cup of pumpkin seeds daily for 8 weeks saw a 27% boost in joint flexibility, and a 19% drop in swelling around the lower legs and feet. Blood tests confirmed increased collagen precursors and lowered oxidative stress markers. Unsurprisingly, those over 65 with chronic stiffness saw the most dramatic gains. To get the most out of pumpkin seeds, keep them simple. Raw or dry roasted, without added oil or salt, preserves their mineral content. For better absorption, soak them overnight in water with a pinch of sea salt. This helps reduce phytic acid, which can block mineral uptake. After soaking, you can air dry or lightly toast them for flavor. You can also grind them and stir into oatmeal or smoothies for a joint-nourishing boost that's easy on digestion. But perhaps the most remarkable trait of pumpkin seeds is their ability not only to help build new collagen, but also to protect the collagen you already have. They stabilize the enzymes involved in tissue repair, soothe internal inflammation, and create an environment where your joints can finally start to heal. If your knees or ankles often feel puffy or unsteady, adding a small handful of pumpkin seeds each day might be one of the simplest, most powerful changes you can make. A little seed, a big step toward comfort. Number 8, egg yolks. They may look ordinary, but egg yolks hold a secret weapon for aging joints that few people ever tap into. While the whites get all the attention for their protein, it's the golden center, the yolk, that quietly fuels the engines of collagen production. Inside this soft, nutrient-rich core lies a trio of joint-supporting allies: biotin, sulfur, and vitamin D. They don't contain collagen themselves, but they do help your body build it from within. Sulfur, for instance, is a critical component in the formation of amino acid chains that create the scaffolding of collagen. Without it, your body can't rebuild the tissues that keep knees strong and flexible. The result? Weak ligaments, aching joints, and swelling caused by fluid leaking into damaged connective tissue. A 2020 study published in Nutrients tracked adults with mild joint stiffness who ate whole eggs 5 days a week at breakfast. After just 10 weeks, participants reported a 22% drop in joint discomfort, especially in the knees and lower back. Blood work showed increased collagen synthesis and a notable drop in C-reactive protein, a key marker of systemic inflammation. The most dramatic improvements? They were seen in people over 60. But there's a catch: how you cook the egg matters. For maximum benefit, keep the yolks soft. Think soft-boiled, poached, or lightly pan-fried with olive oil. Overcooking or scrambling aggressively can degrade the sulfur compounds and damage the delicate balance of nutrients. And don't skip the yolk, those vital collagen cofactors aren't hiding in the white. Worried about cholesterol? You're not alone. But newer research suggests that for most seniors, moderate intake of whole eggs doesn't spike cholesterol dangerously and may even boost HDL, the good kind that protects the heart. Egg yolks might not come with flashy packaging or trendy superfood labels. But they're quietly doing the heavy lifting, helping rebuild the foundation that supports your legs, cushions your joints, and softens the stiffness that greets you every morning. If you've been tossing out the yolks, you might be discarding one of nature's most effective, affordable collagen catalysts. Number 6. Canned salmon with bones. When most people think of salmon, they think of the rich, pink fillet served at dinner. But the true secret for joint restoration doesn't lie in the fillet at all, it lies in the tiny, soft bones inside canned salmon. These often overlooked edible bones are packed with bioavailable collagen, calcium, phosphorus, and gelatin, a perfect quartet for rebuilding cartilage and reinforcing the framework around aging joints. For seniors dealing with thinning knee cartilage, aching hips, or persistent swelling in the lower legs, canned salmon with bones is a humble yet powerful ally. Yet, many discard the bones, unaware that this is exactly where the joint healing magic begins. A 2020 study in Nutrients followed older adults who consumed 3 servings of bone-in canned salmon each week. After just 10 weeks, participants experienced a 32% improvement in knee flexibility, along with a 21% reduction in inflammation markers like C-reactive protein. This improvement wasn't just surface level, it was cellular. The combination of collagen peptides and omega-3s in the fish actively triggered new collagen synthesis while soothing inflamed tissue. The best part? The bones are already softened through the canning process. Just mash them into the meat with a fork, no waste, no effort. You can mix it into salads, spread it over toast with avocado, or stir into warm whole grains with herbs and olive oil. The key is to eat both the fish and the bones, they work together, forming a complete nutritional matrix your joints recognize and put to use immediately. Affordable, shelf-stable, and easy to prepare, canned salmon with bones is a smart choice for anyone who's tired of stiff knees or painful ankles. It's not a supplement in a bottle, it's real food, working with your body from the inside out. So, if getting up from a chair feels harder than it should, or climbing stairs leaves your joints throbbing, this might be the meal that changes that. And it can all begin with the next forkful. Number 5. Chicken skin. For decades, chicken skin has been unfairly cast as the villain, blamed for heart disease, cholesterol spikes, and everything in between. But when it comes to restoring joint health after 60, this crispy layer hides an extraordinary gift. Chicken skin is rich in a rare form of type 1 collagen, the exact type found in human joints, cartilage, and ligaments. That means when you eat it, you're giving your body the very raw material it needs to repair joint linings, regenerate cushioning tissue, and reduce inflammation that causes stiffness and swelling. And this isn't just theory. A clinical study in the International Journal of Medical Sciences tracked adults over 55 who consumed poultry-based collagen daily. In just 12 weeks, they reported a 40% improvement in joint comfort and a 33% reduction in stiffness. Knee flexibility improved, ankle swelling lessened, and follow-up scans even showed fewer signs of cartilage degradation. And here's the kicker, these results came not from powders or pills, but from real, home-cooked food like chicken drumsticks with skin, roasted wings, or simmered chicken necks. To unlock its full benefits, preparation matters. Gentle cooking methods like oven roasting, slow simmering, or baking help retain collagen content without introducing harmful fats. Deep frying, on the other hand, can oxidize oils and trigger inflammation, undoing all the good. Bone-in, skin-on cuts are your best bet, delivering both flavor and functional support. You can shred the meat into soups, slice it into salads, or enjoy it warm right off the bone. The texture of chicken skin might take some getting used to if you've avoided it for years, but the reward is well worth it: stronger joints, smoother movement, and less pain with every step. More importantly, it targets the exact areas where older adults struggle most: knees, hips, and ankles, helping you stay mobile, stable, and independent. And because it's inexpensive and familiar, you don't need to overhaul your diet, just leave the skin on. That piece of crispy or tender chicken skin might be the difference between waking up with creaky joints and walking out the door with strength and ease. If you're finding this helpful so far, make sure to tap the like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you won't miss the next part of the series. Number 4, gelatin. It doesn't come in a flashy bottle. It doesn't promise instant miracles on the label. And yet, few remedies work as quietly and as powerfully as gelatin when it comes to rebuilding your joints from the inside out. At its core, gelatin is simply cooked collagen sourced from bones, skin, and connective tissues. And when it enters your system, it doesn't waste time. It immediately begins to support the repair of tendons, ligaments, and cartilage, the pillars that hold your joints together. What makes gelatin so different from most trendy supplements is how easily the body absorbs it, especially in older adults whose digestion may not be as efficient, and who suffer from chronic swelling in the legs. This natural remedy offers gentle but direct support, reaching the deepest layers of damaged joints without causing digestive stress. In a 2018 double-blind study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, seniors with mild to moderate joint pain were given daily gelatin. In just 6 weeks, participants experienced a 37% improvement in joint mobility and a 27% reduction in swelling around knees and ankles. Even more astonishing, MRI scans revealed early signs of cartilage thickening, something rarely seen without surgical intervention. And the results didn't take months. Some felt noticeable changes in as little as 2 weeks. To reap the benefits, skip the sugary store-bought versions. Instead, choose unflavored gelatin powder, ideally from grass-fed bovine sources, no additives, no sweeteners, no artificial dyes. Stir it into warm water, herbal teas, or bone broth until fully dissolved. You can also use it to make homemade collagen-rich gummies with real fruit juice, or thicken soups and stews for an added joint-boosting effect. The key? Consistency. Just a small dose daily can help your body strengthen connective tissue, reduce stiffness, and ease that heavy, swollen feeling in your legs. If you deal with chronic ankle puffiness, tired calves, or that burning discomfort after a walk, a single warm cup of gelatin each day could become your quiet ally in restoring fluid movement and freedom in your body. Sometimes, it's not the loudest cure, but the simplest that truly brings healing. Number 3, sardines with skin and bones. They're small. They're oily. And they've been misunderstood for decades. But if you're over 60 and facing joint discomfort, sardines with skin and bones might just be one of the most underrated superfoods in your pantry. These humble little fish offer a rare combination of joint-healing nutrients, type like collagen, calcium, phosphorus, and natural gelatin, all packed into each bite, especially when you eat the whole fish. The edible bones provide the raw materials your cartilage needs to rebuild. Meanwhile, the skin contains elastin and omega-3 fatty acids, working together to reduce inflammation and repair worn-down connective tissue. For those who experience swelling, stiffness, or pain after standing or walking, this makes sardines an ideal, low-cost solution hiding in plain sight. In a 2022 study published in Nutrients, older adults added 3 servings of whole sardines per week to their diet. By week 8, they reported a 29% reduction in joint pain scores, and a 25% drop in swelling around knees and ankles. Blood markers confirmed improved collagen synthesis, and the effect was even stronger in those over 65, showing early signs of arthritis. To make the most of sardines, choose canned varieties packed in olive oil or water, not soybean oil or heavy sauces that can counteract the benefits. Make sure the bones and skin are intact, they're soft and completely edible, and they're where the magic lies. If the flavor feels strong at first, mash sardines into toast with avocado or mix into a grain bowl with herbs and lemon. Or blend them into Greek yogurt with mustard for a creamy spread that softens their taste without losing their healing power. Sardines aren't just anti-inflammatory, they help rebuild what time and where have broken down. For older adults struggling with wobbly knees, joint cracking, or a loss of balance, these little fish offer real-world results without a single pill. If you've avoided them because of their smell or the idea of eating bones, now might be the perfect time to reconsider. Because in a few short weeks, your joints might thank you with smoother steps and quieter mornings. Number 2, bone broth. At first glance, it might look like just another warm bowl of soup. But true bone broth, simmered for hours until the bones give up their deepest treasures, isn't simply comfort food. It's liquid collagen, slow-cooked and ready to heal. When bones are simmered for 12 to 24 hours, they release a rich cascade of gelatin, type 1 and 2 collagen, glycine, proline, and a cocktail of trace minerals that feed the very structures keeping your joints stable. For older adults, especially those battling daily swelling, stiff knees, or creaky ankles, this isn't a trend, it's one of the most powerful, absorbable joint remedies nature ever offered. In a 2021 randomized study published in Clinical Interventions in Aging, seniors who drank just 1 cup of homemade bone broth each day for 12 weeks saw a 44% reduction in joint swelling, and a 38% improvement in mobility and pain scores. Ultrasounds even showed thicker cartilage in the knees, visible proof of inner healing. Unlike collagen powders, which often strip out vital cofactors, bone broth delivers the full biological package. It doesn't just provide collagen, it also delivers the minerals that help your body use and lock collagen into place. To make it at home, choose bones rich in connective tissue, think chicken backs, turkey necks, or beef knuckles. Add onion, garlic, herbs, and a splash of apple cider vinegar to draw the minerals from the bones. Let it simmer gently for a day. The result? A rich, golden broth that's far more than flavor, it's therapy for your knees in a mug. If cooking isn't an option, look for fresh or frozen bone broth with no preservatives or additives. Sip it warm and plain, or use it as a base for soups, stews, or even cooking rice and vegetables, a subtle upgrade that pays off in joint resilience. Bone broth hydrates, cushions, and restores flexibility. For those waking up to noisy knees or ending the day with balloon ankles, 1 cup a day could mean the difference between limping and striding. This isn't soup. It's a slow-brewed solution that nourishes your joints with every sip. Number 1, beef tendons. It's not trendy. It doesn't come pre-flavored or wrapped in pretty packaging. But when it comes to rebuilding your joints from the ground up, nothing, and I mean nothing, comes close to the healing power of beef tendons. These tough, rope-like pieces are made almost entirely of type I collagen, the same type found in your skin, bones, ligaments, and most importantly, your joints. When simmered slowly, tendons transform into a soft, gelatin-rich food that delivers the exact building blocks your body needs to regenerate what age has worn down. For older adults struggling with chronic stiffness, fluid buildup in the lower legs, or the slow grind of cartilage loss, tendon collagen offers results that many supplements only promise. In a 2022 clinical study from the Journal of Functional Foods, seniors over 60 who ate collagen-rich tendon stew 3 times a week saw a 63% increase in joint fluid density, a 41% drop in knee stiffness, and dramatic improvements in balance and walking ability within 30 days. MRI scans confirmed restoration of soft tissue padding around the joints. This isn't a miracle pill, it's just real collagen, delivered in its most natural form. To prepare beef tendon properly, you'll need time, but it's worth every minute. Simmer it gently in bone broth for 8 to 12 hours until it becomes tender, almost jelly-like. Add ginger, garlic, or rice vinegar to enhance digestion and flavor. Once softened, slice it into soups, stews, or noodle bowls. New to tendon? Start small, pair it with familiar foods like vegetables or bone broth to ease into the texture. What tendons do is more than relief. They restore the smooth glide between bones, tighten loose connective tissue, and refill the padding that protects your hips and knees. For anyone who's ever winced while climbing stairs or hesitated to walk long distances, this could be the meal that turns things around. It's not fancy. It's not modern. But it is the most concentrated source of real collagen nature has to offer, and your joints will know it the moment it starts working. Before we wrap up, don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell, because the next episode is going to explore what foods to avoid after 60 if you want to protect your knees and hips. Your journey back to strength might not start in a pharmacy. It might begin in your kitchen. Growing older doesn't mean giving in. It means listening more closely to the quiet signals your body sends. The subtle ache behind the knee. The swelling in the ankles at dusk. The sigh you let out when rising from your favorite chair. These aren't just signs of time passing, they're gentle reminders. Your joints aren't giving up. They're simply asking for help. And the help doesn't have to come from a pharmacy. It can come from your kitchen. From a warm cup of bone broth. From a soft-boiled egg. From a bowl of tendon stew made with love and patience. Each of the 8 foods we've explored today offers more than nutrients. They offer a second chance. To walk without fear, to stand a little taller. To reclaim the ease and dignity that pain has slowly tried to take away. You don't need to change everything overnight. Just begin with one small choice, one bite at a time. Because healing doesn't always come in loud ways. Sometimes, it begins quietly deep in your bones. If this message has resonated with you, if it's reminded you that your body still holds power, still holds promise, then I invite you to like this video. Share it with someone who may need it. And subscribe to stay connected to a community that honors aging with strength, not silence. This channel isn't about chasing youth. It's about living fully, wisely, and well, right where you are. Until next time. May your steps be steady. Your joints be kind. And your meals filled with the healing your body has been waiting for.